You know, when your critical research is on the line, the absolute last thing you need is a roadblock in your pathology workflow. That's exactly where BioTnA Biotechnology steps in. They're all about offering a complete A to Z solution for pretty much any pathology need you can think of. So, let's break down what that actually means for you and your work.
Okay, their whole philosophy boils down to this one simple but really powerful idea. If the process is right, the result won't be wrong. Now, that's not just some catchy slogan for a poster. It's a genuine commitment to being meticulous every single step of the way. And for you, that means one thing: results you can absolutely trust every single time.
So how do they actually deliver on that big promise? Well, we're going to explore their total pathology solution by looking at 4 key areas: their advanced lab services, their team of world-class experts, the amazing tools they use, and finally, what partnering with them really looks like. Let's start with the foundation.
First up, the foundation. This is all about their high-tech lab services, which are really the bedrock of their entire operation. At the very heart of it all is the Li-Tzung Pathology Lab, and here's what makes it stand out. It's Taiwan's only private animal pathology lab that's ISO 17025 certified. Now, if you work in a regulated environment or you're doing GLP studies, this is a huge deal. It's not just a nice-to-have certificate. It is your guarantee of the highest level of technical competence and data integrity.
Let's talk about a challenge I'm sure many of you have faced. How do you get crystal clear results from really difficult samples? I'm thinking of hard tissues like bone, or maybe biocompatibility studies with medical implants. These things are notoriously tough to work with. So how do you get the reliable data you need?
Well, this is where having specialized techniques is absolutely essential. The conventional method, FFPE, or paraffin embedding, is perfect for most standard tissues. But for those really tough samples, BioTnA also offers MMA plastic embedding. Think of it like this. They're 2 different tools for 2 very different jobs, and their expertise is knowing exactly which one your study needs.
So here's a look at a standard FFPE paraffin section. After decalcification, this method gives you fantastic cellular detail. It's really the gold standard if you're looking at things like inflammatory responses or soft tissue changes.
But what if you can't decalcify? What if the whole point of your study is to see that exact interface between an implant and the bone around it? Well, this is where MMA embedding is a total game changer. It lets you slice right through bone and the implant together, preserving that critical tissue-implant connection and mineralization. For biocompatibility studies, that's just invaluable.
Okay, moving on to our second pillar, the expertise. Because let's face it, the best lab work in the world is only as good as the brilliant minds who interpret the results. And this brings us to the HKC Animal Pathology Center, which is BioTnA's analysis and consultation arm. Here, it's all about top-tier professional interpretation, and it's driven by a team of board-certified veterinary pathologists.
And you know, their credentials really speak for themselves. The team includes experts like Dr. Hao-Kai Cheng, who is CSVP certified in Taiwan, and consulting pathologist Dr. Ching Yang, who holds the highly respected DACVP certification from the United States. That mix of local and international certification means your analysis will meet the toughest global standards.
This expertise is also incredibly versatile. We're not just talking about standard lab rodents here. The team has deep experience across a huge range of species, from large animals like pigs to chickens, and even highly specialized models like zebrafish and organoids. So whatever your research model, they've got the know-how to deliver clear, accurate analysis. Okay, on to pillar number 3, the tools. This covers the whole spectrum, from the everyday reagents you use at the bench to the powerful capital equipment that makes modern pathology possible.
It's a simple fact. Great results require great tools. That's why BioTnA is involved in the entire workflow. They actually develop their own line of high-purity research reagents, and they also act as the exclusive distributor for Motic's world-class imaging systems. And their reagent catalog is extensive. It covers the whole suite of what you'd need for immunohistochemistry, immunofluorescence, and all kinds of special stains. They even offer their own MMA plastic embedding kits, which, again, just shows how deep their expertise in hard tissue pathology really goes.
And this image just says it all, doesn't it? It's a perfect illustration of cause and effect. On the left, you've got BioTnA's reagent products, and on the right, you've got the crisp, vibrant, and incredibly clear results that those very same reagents produce. It's a direct line from quality tools to quality data. Now, on the hardware side, BioTnA is the official distributor in Taiwan for Motic. And if you've spent any time looking through a microscope, you probably recognize that name. They're one of the top 5 microscope manufacturers in the entire world, known for high-quality, super reliable optics.
This partnership unlocks a really powerful and modern workflow. Motic's slide scanners can digitize your physical slides in minutes. That means you get instant viewing anywhere in the world, which enables seamless remote analysis and consultation with BioTnA's pathologists. It just makes the whole process faster and way more collaborative.
So how does all this come together? Let's get into our final section, what it truly means to partner with BioTnA.
It really all integrates into one seamless loop. You have the advanced lab services for perfect slide prep, the expert pathologists for deep analysis, the high-quality reagents for reliable staining, and the digital imaging systems to make the workflow efficient. Each part supports the others, creating a genuine single-source solution.
And when you put it all together, it leads to a pretty simple question for anyone in this field. Are you ready to solve your next pathology challenge? Not as a bunch of separate problems, but with one single comprehensive partner.
If the answer is yes, then getting started is really straightforward. With a headquarters in Kaohsiung and an office in Taipei, BioTnA is ready to support researchers all across the region. Your total pathology solution is really just one call or one email away.